Hey guys, how you doing? Nice sunny day today. 26 degrees outside here in Surrey, British Columbia. Pretty hot in the sun, but I don't mind it because I'm tired of rain. So today I want to talk to you guys about some crucial couple things before even starting or even searching for a truck for your box truck business. As I mentioned before, I've had a few businesses, and I do have a few businesses, so I got a pretty extensive knowledge. And the first number one thing I would like to recommend you guys do is get yourself a business plan. It's really sunny. Get yourself a business plan, and I don't mean go out and pay somebody $1,000 to write up a business plan for you. You don't need it at this point. What I mean is sit down, grab a piece of paper, and start writing down things that are going to cost you money. What do you have to do? A business plan is pretty much a guide for your business. So write down expenses, your budget, your projected revenue as well. I know you don't know how much you're going to be making yet, but at least put numbers that you want to be making, because you gotta have some sort of a plan. Start from the scratch. It's gonna cost this much to register a company. It's gonna cost this much to get an NSC certificate from the government to put your truck on the road. It's gonna cost this much to buy a truck, and have a budget for your truck. Don't just say, hey, whatever is gonna be available that's what I'm gonna buy. No, it doesn't work that way. You either have 30 grand to buy a truck, or you have 80 grand to buy a truck. And I strongly recommend trying not to finance a truck for $80,000, because the payments are going to just smash you through the roof. Your expenses are going to kill you. You're going to fail in the first probably 3 months, because you won't be able to find that much loads, that much work to cover your expenses. You're going to be working for nothing. It's going to piss you off. You're going to say, this is all crap, I don't want to do it anymore. You're just going to quit. You're going to run yourself down. So have a budget for your truck. For example, say, hey, it's gonna cost me $500, but just write this down: $500 to register a company, a couple $100 to get an NSC from the government. Then the truck, let's put $30,000 for a budget for the truck. Allow yourself some budget for fixing a truck too, because you're gonna buy a used truck. It's gonna need something. You're gonna need some sort of accessories that are gonna feel gonna be more comfortable for you driving the truck. It doesn't matter. Simple stuff as cell phone holder on your truck, a GPS, seat covers, a steering wheel cover, whatever rocks the world. It could be anything. Buying a pallet jack or a dolly or something like that. Putting some stickers, some safety stickers on the truck. I'm not even talking about your decals for your company. We're too far from that. You gotta write that down on the piece of paper. It's gonna be your guide. It's gonna be your plan. I recommend writing it down on a piece of paper rather than on a computer or a phone, because a piece of paper, to me, if I write something down, my brain memorizes it better, and it's just, your brain has photographic memory. It kind of just stores that in your brain rather than typing that up. You type it up, you forget it. But a piece of paper, hang it on the wall. Look at it every day. Hang it on your fridge. Look at it every day before you go to bed. This is what I need done. This is what I need done. Projected revenue. Just do a ballpark. Just say, I gotta be at $600. Do a projected revenue to break even. So do your expenses for a month. So let's say, your fuel is probably gonna be $1,000, $1,200 a month. Your insurance, give or take, $350, $550. All depends on you, right? So do your monthly expense, what it's gonna cost you to have a truck. So, but do it for the year, right? So if you buy a $30,000 truck for cash, split that up in 12 months. So that's your monthly truck expense to own the truck, regardless if you finance it or not. But do split that amount into 12 payments and make it look to yourself like you're financing a vehicle. That's going to be your monthly. That way you can break even in a year with your truck. So let's say 30 grand divided by 12, you're looking at what, like 2,000 bucks, like 2,500 bucks or something like that per month. So put that in your business plan as well. It's very important. So you do your monthly expense. Let's say your monthly expense is, I'm just throwing numbers out there. Let's say your monthly expense is 3,000 bucks. So your revenue, and I'm talking revenue, not profit. So keep in mind, revenue and profit are two completely different things. Revenue is every dollar that comes into your business. Revenue is what you keep at the end of your all expenses. And I mean, your revenue could be $500,000 a year, but your take home might be $50,000, right? So, but a well-run business should bring you about 30% margin. So if you have gross revenue of $500,000, you should be profiting about $100,000, 20 to 30% a year. So from that, so let's say your expenses add up to $3,000 a month, you should consider yourself to have a revenue of probably good about $6,500, $7,000 a month at least, because you got to keep in mind you're going to be self-employed, so you have to pay taxes on that as well. I'm going to talk about it later as well for taxes, but I would say about 25% of your revenue is going to be taxes. So, you know, do a business plan, do some numbers. I'll post a video of how to do numbers with actually on the screen and everything, so it's a little bit better to visualize. So write that all down. It doesn't matter. Write everything down. It's going to be your plan. It's going to be your guide. It's going to be your handbook for running your business. If you get stuck at a certain step in your business, you go back and say, hey, what the hell did I miss? Let's go back. Why did I skip this? You know, it's like a staircase. You can't just hop from the first step to the fifth step. You got to take every single one to actually make it to the top. And if you miss one, you got to go back and come back to that step, because you will fall down from that step, that staircase. So that was number one. It's super important to have a business plan. Number two is bookkeeping. Again, you don't have to go hire an expensive bookkeeper to do numbers for you. You're gonna have some minor numbers at this point. It's not gonna be, you know, many receipts. Mostly gonna be just gas receipts, really. I strongly recommend using QuickBooks Online. I use it for a couple of my businesses, and it does an amazing job. I don't use mileage tracker for my other businesses, but QuickBooks actually has mileage tracker in there too, so you can track your mileage, your expenses, your invoices, truck repairs, everything. Like it's really broken down really good. It's an amazing piece of software, and it's like 20 bucks a month. It's not very expensive for what it's going to do for you. It's pretty cheap, 20 bucks a month. It's cloud based, so it's always stored online, so it doesn't matter if you use it at home on the computer, you do some editing, add some expenses, you can access all that on your phone at any time. And there's a cool feature there too that QuickBooks has. It's called a receipt snap, and it's just, you basically just snap a receipt and it puts all the information in for you. So it's very quick and easy. You don't have to sit there and type stuff up for half an hour. I think you get like a free 30 days to start it and use it, but to me, 20 bucks a month is well worth it. It saves time, and you can always track back to your receipts, even if you lost a receipt or something like that. So it'll show you your profit, your losses, your revenue per year, per month, your expenses, how much you bring in every month. Very good piece of I guess software to use it, even though it's online based. I mean, they do have some more expensive plans for bigger corporations to use on your computer that you download and stuff. This one is strictly online. You don't have to download much, you know, maybe an app on your phone, that's it. So there, yeah, business plan and some sort of expense tracking software. It's very crucial to start a business. That's even before you go looking for a truck. That's even before you go spend any money. It's very important to have that, because once you get rolling and you have everything set up, you're not gonna have time to do all this administrative setup. So make sure you have a business plan and bookkeeping software that's gonna be set up and ready to go by the time you even get behind the wheel. That way it's just gonna flow really nice and smooth. You're just gonna punch in the receipts, their expenses, your profit, your revenue, like your just everything, right? Down the road, if you need to, if you're ever gonna hire a driver, you can even do payroll through QuickBooks. So it's something you're gonna invest into a long term. It's 20 bucks a month, 240 bucks a year. We're talking here that we want to make 10-15 grand a month. 20 bucks a month is nothing. That's probably what you're gonna spend on drinks in a couple days, right? So why not? You know, stop drinking coffee every morning. You'll save up more than 20 bucks a month. So yeah, I figure I share this. It's very important to have these things done before you guys even start looking for a truck. Like, looking for a truck would be the last thing to start a company. Truckers just don't buy a truck and then start setting everything up. Do the steps first and then look for a truck. That's all I wanted to share with you guys today. And then the next couple of days, I actually want to upload a video and talk to you guys about the insurance rate that I got, about NSC certificate to get from the government to get your truck on the road. And I actually did go and look at a couple of trucks already, so I'll be showing you those over the weekend as well. And I actually placed a deposit on one of the trucks as well by this time. So it's just I took it to the mechanic to get it all checked out before I pick it up. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Talk to you later.